Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the Lavender Canyon. We're in the last episode. We worked on a few things, but the main one was getting this started. Our beautiful earth recultivator. And it is going. We got some work going on here to get the actual cultivator done. We got mostly our platforms and our overhangs done for that, and our entry system with our ladder here. So we are working on that, and that's just going to wind away in the background here while we do some other things. It's going to be a bit of a puttering day. I want to do some flattening of areas, and I also, want to expand out this power windmill line. So that means we're going to have to do some dynamite over here. I'd like to bring this all down and make this whole line windmill, since this particular chunk of power bank is not connected to anything else. And as I was looking at it, it doesn't really make a huge lot of sense for us to bring more windmills all along here when we are already vastly overpowered for what we need. I mean, look at that. We're not even using half of what we already are accumulating for power. So I don't think the dream of bringing this all the way along there really is needed. I mean, it's not like we have that many more buildings we need to build that require power. Although I do realize that we are having a drastic issue. We don't have enough planks. We don't have enough gears. Part of that is our wood issues over here with us not having enough trees for how fast we're building. But I do want to get that going. And you know what? Let's get some beavers going here as well. But we have so much power, and if we look at our well-being, the only thing we really are low on, one, are detailers. Not all of our beavers are getting their tails detailed, so I think we need to spread some more of those out. And two, books. Almost everything else is a fairly high number for what we're looking at. And of course, maple pastries. But we are working on solving that with the expansion of our maple forest over here. So I think what we need to do is start some of the beautifying projects. And I think we probably are going to kind of go by district and just walk around and see, okay, what can we do to make things prettier looking? What could we do to consolidate resources? What could we do to change things up and make things just look a little bit prettier? One of those things is that we do not use this underground pile up here at all, because this is set for science, and we don't actually have anyone in it at the moment. So I'm gonna throw some beavers in there because we have tons of extra beavers. We don't really need the science points, but they're not doing anything, so we might as well. So I think we're gonna take this guy out altogether. That will get us back some resources. I mean, not that it's something we really struggle with. It's not like we need every single thing these days. But it does mean that we can do something else with those, because there's gears in there. We're always looking for gears at this particular stage. But also we've got a lot of things over here that if we just took down these hills and made this flat, that might look a little nicer. Same with back along here. If we just took some of this down and made it flat, it would just look prettier. It wouldn't, ooh, thank you, drought warning. That really made us skip around there. But so there's a lot of things that we could do to just make things a little bit nicer, including covering up this trench so that it's walkable. Maybe we look at bringing in because we're still shy of what we want for beavers. We've got 400, oops, not what I meant to do, 424 and only 5 empty beds. And we're trying to get to like that 500-ish mark. We have plenty of food. We have plenty of water. And we're going to work on consolidating like some of these massive tank areas into larger tanks. So like these 4 tanks could be one big tank. And honestly, we had this water up here for these fluid dumps, which we don't actually need anymore. So we could stop prioritizing them for haulers and get rid of them almost entirely just by switching over to a couple of large tanks up in this area that would more than cover the needs of the beavers up in this area. Or we could do like one of our little mini food water haul things, kind of like we have in the villages where we've got tanks, or the little covered tanks and little warehouses for all of the food items. So we've got that option that we could do as well up here for the beavers that are working in this area. Because we've got like a whole bunch of hauling posts here. It was a good area for them, kind of out of the way, but yet viable. We could do the same thing here. We could move these hauling posts and builders up to that area as well and just have like a whole little area for those, which might be kind of a cute idea. Get their little dynamite bin here. We do have some of that little food warehouse thing going on up here. But I don't think they are prioritized. I'm not going to do that since we're wandering through here. So I think we're just going to start over in this corner of the map. We're going to figure out the dynamite for this and get them started on that. And then we will carry on. Let's see here. How do we make it so that our beavers can get to there? Let's go ahead and put in... Is it going to be this one? Oh, that's still a little shy. Suspension bridge. I don't think I've ever even looked at that one. There we go. That one will do it. And then if we bring this across here and get them started on kind of like taking down some of this extra height. We are at basically the same level as where we brought our paths. So we need to stick everything down above this. So these will be ones, do a couple ones here. We're going to need to get rid of this guy. So just a little bit of running around here and puttering at some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and get a... We're going to need to fill in this. We're going to need to get down here because they're going to need to take that out. So maybe we just stick a ladder in there. Like that. And then we're probably, if we can get them to do one of these, we can come in and do that. This we're going to need to come down 2. That's going to need to come down 2. So let's just go ahead and lay out all of this, and then they can putter away at that and get us going. Now, are we... Let's turn on our tool tip here. Yeah, we've got the ability to go all the way across there. I think we might just go ahead and... You know what? Instead of doing the bridge, let's be smart about this and just use some terrain. There we go. Bring that across like that, and then if we do the same thing here, I'm going to turn that so that they can do it from up there. We're still going to need that because they're going to have to get down to that point. Let's get our terrain block back here. There we go. I'm almost wondering if we don't come over here and do this similar item in here and take this down. We could, if we did that, I think during wet periods, like all of this would be green in here, that we could plant some more stuff. I mean, not that we don't already have enough stuff at the moment. These are those tanks that we decided to decommission to put in another larger tank. Can I get the right thing? There we go. Okay. And we also do not need these anymore, so I think that probably should get pulled out as well. We have the housing district that we built last time here to help expand our beavers, and that's done quite a big chunk of it, but we still need more. So I'm wondering if we don't expand our wood beavers over here, over in Oakboro. We could conceivably take out some of this and then expand our housing over here as well. We also need to purdy this all up. But let's go back to where we were, because I know I got a little sidetracked there. All right, then over in here, we're going to have to get some wood taken out over in here. In order to do this, we're going to need another, let's just do a ladder here at this point. Which way did I put that? Looks all right to me. Okay, then the other thing I want to do is take these down. Those I want to come down as well. So let's see here. Do we want to take this like all the way down to this layer? I think we do. Just to make that look a little bit neater. But first we've got to get up here and get all of these taken care of. Because we do not need those messing up our ability to lay some dynamite. All right, then over here, I know we still won't be able to get all the way back with our fields because of the water only reaching to there. This is only a 1 wide water source. So I mean, 1 wide will only go, I think it's 8 or 10 tiles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's technically 8 tiles. So to back there. But it's not like we super duper need all of that. We could make a little promenade along there, overlooking the fields with just some prettiness. Maybe we put a forester over here and we just put some trees back along that edge. That would be really pretty looking. Now we are well beyond the struggle period for these guys, so I think we can start to do some purdy stuff without a problem. Maybe we bring these fields around the corner here. We did kind of like usurp this particular point for these farm fields, but that's on top of like the bad water source, so I don't think that's a problem. The other thing is we could conceivably cover this over and put warehouses and stuff like that on top of it. Over here wouldn't be a problem because we could just use overhangs here. I don't know that I really want to cover up all the water though. We've worked hard to get our water storage systems in place, and I don't know that it's needed. All right, so here we want to come down to, same with this guy. So let's go ahead and throw some dynamite on that. That is not included in there. There and there, and then this one, oh wait, or is that one 3? No, 1, 2. Looks like we need a 1 here and a 1 here. We might actually bring a couple of these down so that we can get an overhang in there. Maybe down lower so that then we can overhang across. We shall see. All right. And then that'll be able to connect this path in here to all of this. Do we not have like our haulers and our... You know what, let's flip these to regular beavers since we have so many of them. Because we have tons of extra beavers not doing anything right now. So let's let them do something. I think we had already switched these guys. I was wondering if we don't bring some of our food production up into this area as well. We could tie in a couple of more mills up in here. We could actually like build some of the large warehouses and connect them to this power system up here. They are connected to that power system here. But I kind of like that idea. Take all of this down, build some of the super tall, the big warehouses, and then put them on top of their warehouses. Might be a good way to go. And then that would pull these guys up to that area, kind of away from the industry. From the poisonous thing industry that we have going on over here. Just a thought. Just a thought. All right. So let's see here. That one is just slowly pumping away. I think they're prioritizing the Wonder. Yeah, they're putting gears and stuff like that into there first. Probably because they're running by with those things. I kind of want them to put in a couple of these tanks here first so that we can get rid of some of this stuff. So I'm going to up the priority on these guys. I know, we want that Wonder. We want that Wonder badly. But still, there's other things that need to happen. The Wonder's kind of like the epitome of our civilization. I mean, the epitome is not the right word. Never mind me. It's very early in the morning. The pinnacle. The pinnacle. That is what I was trying to say. Do you ever do that? You use the wrong word and then you obsess about what the right word should have been. And you're like, no, that was the wrong word. What's the right word? And so then you're just frantically trying to think of what the right word is. Yeah. Maybe that's just a me thing. All right. We're not getting anything over here done either, I don't think. So I think we're going to have to prioritize some of this. I think I'm going to prioritize this stuff first. Let's do that. That'll make this route a little bit more straightforward. Over here. Come on, you can do it all. And we'll prioritize this. And I think we'll prioritize this right here, so that we can get started on this stuff. All right. We still have so many beavers that don't have jobs. How are we doing on the hauling posts? Okay, we don't have enough bot beavers for that. I'm going to go ahead and fill that out. Have them do something. Are we full up on beavers in our... No. We're full there. And we're full there. Okay. All right, over here we have 1 builder and 2 hauling posts. Sorry, 2 builders and one hauling post. That I think maybe we will move to this area. I think we can get away with that by putting in a overhang here. This 3, 4, it looks like it probably is. Yep, there we go. And then if we put in what I said, 1 hauling post. That's not going to work. We'll have to go there. I'm actually going to put in 2 hauling posts. And then we can do like that maybe. Let's go ahead and connect that with a path. We can kind of pretty that up, I think, by adding a couple of bushes and bench there. Let's fix this area. I don't like the all of our gear work being visible right here along the top. So we're just going to take that out and we're going to put in some overhangs over this if I can hit the right button. So let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't go there though, so 4. There we go. And there we go. Now we could completely enclose that just by bringing up some dirt walls along there, but I don't think we really need to. I don't really like this one little thing here, but I think we'll leave it for right now. Once again, we've like prioritized a whole, or put in a whole bunch of stuff for beavers, and it's going to be difficult for them to get it all done. All right, up here for these guys, I wanted to put in some large warehouses. We'll just put them along this path. A couple there. So we've got 1 for cattails, 1 for spatterdock. And then we're also going to go ahead and put some roofs on those. I'm trying to decide if I should do some more there. Oops, we need the 4s, don't we? Not those. There we go. That works. We're going to need a way to get to those roofs to build those. So let's throw a couple of ladders up there. There we go. Okay. All right, they got the dynamite over here done. Did they get those 2 little? Yes, they did. Detonate that. Detonate that. Since it's nighttime, we'll go ahead and take this all out. Okay, what happened there? Not that. This needs to go. We should have taken that down before we did that. Oops. And this one as well. Oops. Okay, we can't take out that to put in, but we can take out this to put in. So I think we take out we need that one to go away. We also need this one to go away. This one's going to need a ladder though now because I wasn't thinking ahead. And then if we do that, then we'll be able to put overhangs across here. And then we won't need a bridge there anymore because it will be connected. They can get to those either from there or there, I think. And these ladders now are going to really be in the wrong place. No, I don't want all of that. I just want this. And that, yeah, I know. I know. Let's face those ladders towards one of the walls. I can't quite see. I'm not close enough. Whoa. What was that? There we go. If we go that way, we will be able to. Technically, I don't think we even need that one yet. Yeah, we'll be able to put in one more set of each warehouse. But first we need this to go away. So let's high prioritize that. And that, I don't know if they'll be able to. They should be able to get to that because they can come along there or through here. So we'll bump up the priority on that. This, that, and that already has a higher priority. Okay. Well, they're getting that in now. They got that ladder in. They got that across there. They got that in. Sweet. We're getting there. Okay, let's create a few more priorities here. I think we're probably going to need to rip that one out as well. Wait a second. Are those ones or are they 2s? It's the 1. You know what? I'm going to bump us up to triple speed because this is taking forever. I'm going to go ahead and have them do those ones as well. Okay, they got one of those in. Zoom back out of here a little. That's a little close. All right, what other progress are we making here? Gears are getting close there. We're still struggling so bad with gears. We're still a little low on wood as well. Oh, I forgot we did these ones over here. We were going to put in some overhangs to add some more warehouses. Let's see. 1, 2, 3s. Looks like. Yeah. That would get us a couple more warehouses here too. Okay. Not that we truly need them, but hey. Oh, they got all that dynamite in. And this. Sweet. Okay, and then we can go ahead. Those are just 2s. If I turn them the right way, we can go like that. We can take this guy out now. And we can reconnect all of this to the rest of the universe. Oops, that was a little too far. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Okay. That also would let our... Yeah, now he reaches a little farther, I think. I think I'm going to take and prioritize some of this so that we could get the explosives in here. Those need to go as well. Oh, they got this other water tank over here in the new housing district done. Very good, very nice. How are we doing over here? We got a couple of those things done. All right, so in order to connect this up, come take this out so I can put in the rest of the dirt there, and then I can start the great long slog of getting all of these windmills in. Because it is going to be a great long slog. Because that's a lot of planks that we'll need for platforms. A lot of planks. Oh, is it that they can't reach them? I didn't connect the path. So smart. Okay. Let's try that. See if that works better. Okay. It's just going to be a little bit of waiting here for them to get all this stuff done. But let's figure out a few more areas that we want to do things in. I kind of don't like these weird overhangs here. I'm half tempted to take them out. They aren't really necessary. Let's think about that. All right, let's see. Over here we could... Let's add a ladder. Which direction does this... I guess we're gonna go that way. We'll go up 2. And this is 1, 2, 3 on the top layer. We'll need another ladder there. Then we've got 2s. Those are 2s as well. This is a 2 here. We've got singles then along all of this. And there. Okay, so that's all fit in there for dynamite. We are going to need to take that out. Let's just do a staircase. We'll have to remember to take that out again, otherwise we will have another spire just sitting here. We can do this. And across there, it might help them put in some of that stuff in the back as well. Oh, they got this area cleared. So let's see here. These are all just 1s in here. I think we'll just go straight across like that. Honestly, we might just do this, and whatever is in there that can go will go. That's all 2s, so let's go ahead and alright, and we'll leave them to that then. We've got a lot of piles of stuff just sitting around here, so I'm gonna try and clean those up as well. As I was told in comments, those are the builders who picked that up. So if we don't have enough builders running around, then we won't get that stuff picked up. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize all of that stuff as well. Oh, I didn't mean all the dynamite. Gosh darn it, no. We don't need all the dynamite high prioritized. It's all these little trees we need out of here. Should have done that before I put the dynamite down, eh? All right, how are we coming elsewhere? Over here, they are slowly working on getting all that stuff into there. We're gonna be shy on metal blocks, it looks like. We do have 2 smelters running, but we've built a lot of water tanks. Or we've been working on building a lot of water tanks. This guy over here. Those 2. This one up here. I'm going to start marking these ones as not to be refilled, because we have water tanks like all over the place. Like this one is completely empty. I'm going to prioritize and obtain. Prioritize and obtain. So they'll yank the stuff out of those ones and start filling these guys. All right. We also have been building a lot of overhangs for things, so that takes up a lot of middle blocks as well. I would kind of like, let's prioritize this one, because I would like to be able to get the beavers using this as a bypass again. It does save them a little time. Oh, they got this over here done. We can take out this. And I think if we put in a ladder right here, that'll let us get both of those there. We're also going to need a ladder up to here. So let's go ahead and throw that puppy in as well. Oh, bad tide approaching. Actually, I want... most of our path is going to run along the back here. So let's do that. And let's throw in a few more terrain blocks here. Good, good. I think we also are going to need to take out that one there in order to... whoa. It's getting a little skippy on me. Technically we don't need that, but I don't want it to be in our like power generation way. I'll let them deal with all of that. Oh, they got it in. It is a pretty well used path. That's why I wanted to get that one back in pretty quickly. And these are all done for. Let's just use this tool. That's a lot of gears we can get back to put into the other one. I'm going to move this guy. I think we're actually not going to put any more tanks there. We'll leave those two. We've got 4 more we're waiting to build down here. We just added these 2. So there's a lot of water up in here already between these big tanks and the smaller one that we have here. I love that monument up there. I think it's so cool. And it does cover quite a bit there. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but it does cover quite a bit. And I was thinking we could have taken out these, put in some overhangs, and put monuments on those as well. We might still do that. We very well might still do that. Let's go ahead and get these resources picked up, because that's a lot of gears laying on the ground. We've got these odd little water tanks here too. The pit tanks, I think we might leave them, but they're odd little tanks there. Look at our little beavers building over here. They're so cute. Not a lot of them have their tails done though. That's another thing we needed to work on. Getting some more detailers. So I think maybe that's something we could bring up here in our entertainment district. How big are those guys? Wellbeing, tail detailer. Maybe there. And we had them with the one that looked like wheat. There we go. We don't actually need to come all the way back here, I don't think. Shall we build another housing district up here? That might be cute. I keep moving the extract bin. But I'm almost thinking, why don't we... If we create a path along there... Excuse me. And along there... I'm almost thinking we could put another batch of housing up here. Or we could put another batch of housing around here. Let's take a peek here. If we put one there, that's gonna run into the wall. That's that path up there. But if we took out that one, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try this. Let's try making some of this a little bit more. All right, and then we would need instead of doing that, we could just do it like this. Oh, there's the bad tide. I think it's crazy how much I no longer worry about that. It's just like, oh, there it is. And at the beginning, we were just like frantic when it would come time for the bad tide. All right, let's do a ladder right here. I need to get a little closer. I can't see where that... I want it to go that way. And then we could put like a bush or something there. And then we've got... path along there. That one doesn't need to be there. To get to that. I'm trying to think, what if we do another platform here? could put like something up there, but I don't know quite what. They're in great proximity to the dance hall, so hopefully they will be dancing fools. Alright, so if we do that way, then we could come along here with some more decor items. If we put this ladder in a different spot, we could possibly get... Could we fit some rooftop? We need a ladder there, right smack dab in the middle of that doorway in order to make that work, which I don't really like. I almost think I prefer like a roof or something on that. All right, let's see over here. We've got quite a big space over here. What can we do over here? That is really in the way right there. Unfortunate. I think we will dynamite that spot. And then we could do... Oh, I don't really like that. Wrong button. And then if we've got... Let's prioritize this so that I have my thing. So we'd have another one right there, which would mean that we would need little ones here. I don't like that. I want it to come to a nice corner. Oh, we do have singles, don't we? I always forget about the singles. I think they look kind of weird. It's just my own little thing. I think they look kind of weird, so I don't tend to use them. Okay, how much space do we have back there? That would pop it out. It would bump it out if we put some... It's a lot of beavers that we're adding. If we use the correct... I kind of like that though. Thank you for getting that done so quickly. And then we need one more. And then if we stick a ladder over here, I'm just going to do 2 right off the bat. Then we've got, if this comes straight along there, goes to that house. Maybe we make it come along the inside so that we can put decorative items along this whole edge. Like that. And then maybe we do another ladder right there. I didn't prioritize that, did I? And then path-wise, this means we're going to need path all the way along there, path all along there. I am going to take out the double path because I don't like that. Okay. And then I'm thinking we get some more like decor items there. Oops, we still wanted that one. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, they got it done. Let's detonate that. No, I didn't want a path, but whatever. And then put in the last house. And honestly, I'm thinking that is more housing than we will ever need. That should take us well up. Well, I know it will take us well up over our 500 beavers that we were looking to get in. We don't need 2 here because we're not going to go up any higher. And then I'm thinking, what could we get for a Brazier Bonding the Farmer Monument, maybe? Oh, yes. Have that look out. Oops, why didn't it? There we go. Look out over our little beaver housing settlement. Let's get some roofs on here. And then we need to tie this up for the day. This is going to end up being a super long episode again, which I didn't mean to do. There, I think that looks kind of cute. All right, so what have we accomplished in today's episode? We've set up lots and lots of things to be built. Super tons of things to be built. We started working on expanding the area we need to make our wind farm over here for the Harvest Hollow district a little bit stronger. We started working on beautifying all of this area over here by taking some things down, layers, adding in all the buildings we need to kind of like consolidate some of our smaller things. And of course, we look how we're doing here. This is starting to look really good. So that is where we are going to leave it for today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.